Hey everybody, it's Joey. No, I haven't posted anything work related in a while. I'm sorry about that. Kind of have to take a step back from aviation. I have some things going on that I need to get squared away with my health. So hopefully in the next couple months I'll be back to 100% and good to go, and I'll be back out there wrenching. Um, Something fun I thought I could do though that I haven't done before is a toolbox tour. So all the videos I've made, this is the little set that I had with me that was helping me get the job done on all that stuff. So I figured I'd show you guys just what I was using on a daily basis. First off is the case. Pelican 1560 case with the foam and the lid insert. I bought that off of colorcase.com. That was about 430 bucks for everything. And you've seen I've been all over the country, and this case was with me every step of the way. I mean, it's been thrown into all sorts of baggage pits, baggage carousels, baggage carts, rolled through the airport. People bash into it with their luggage, and I mean, this thing has been a champ. Very durable, and I highly recommend the Pelican cases because they'll take care of your tools. So up top in the lid, we've got my 1-inch 6-point deep well socket for A320 IDG filters. Obviously, I haven't been using that much since I went back to corporate AOG. So that's just kind of been sitting in there. Got a tire deflate tool, ruler right there, spare 7/16, stubby ratcheting screwdriver, some sealant scrapers. We got the Snap-on 12-point swivel sockets. It's like a $330 set, but they definitely come in handy. The most adorable crescent wrench in the world. Still haven't used that yet, but looking forward to the first time. The low profile Snap-on ratcheting set and sockets. I think that was like $270. Yet again, another very well worth it purchase. Just bits and pin pullers in there. Got some skin spoons, inspection mirror, inspection mirror, spoons. My magnet and a couple extensions in that one. Just kind of like a miscellaneous junk pouch. The way I organized it was everything I was using on a daily basis is what I wanted to have up top. That way I wasn't having to constantly take foams out and restack shit. So this top one was everything I used pretty much every day when I was working on airplanes. So you got your standard 1/4-inch ratchet, 12-point deep and shallow socket sets. Just extensions for the ratcheting screwdriver here. We got some different bits. A 90-degree pick. Been able to get almost everything with a 90. Haven't had to use any of those other straight or question mark shaped picks. Baby awl right there. That's come in handy quite a bit. Just bit and socket driver. The 8-inch and the 4-inch. Got some medium Knipex there, some baby small Knipex there. Got duck bills here. And got our gender neutrals, I like to call them, or dikes right there. And safety wire pliers. These are getting harder to find, so take good care of yours if you have the Blue Point set, because my last one got confiscated at the airport, and it took me almost a month to find this replacement pair. And then, a breaker bar. Always comes in handy to have a breaker bar. This foam I didn't spend a whole lot of time on. I made this one recently just because I had gotten a few more things. So if worst case I need to come back and redo it, I can just buy another foam insert and retrace and cut it out. But we got cannon plug pliers here. We got our stubby 1/4-inch ratchet and bit driver there. Got our speed handle. Got our Allen key set. Box wrenches. Those really come in handy when it comes to engine work. Cobra Knipex, and then the having a brain fart here. The angled Snap-on needle nose. Those come in handy for those hard to reach, weirdly positioned cotter pins and shit. I used to have my crow's feet in that area there. I was barely using them though, and they were taking up kind of a lot of weight. So I decided to take that out and just use somebody else's if I needed when I was out on the road. Something I have used a lot, and one of the cheaper purchases in this box is my ignition wrench set. I got this off of Amazon, this little Duritex set. I think it was like 24 bucks, metric and standard. And that thing has come in handy both doing heavy maintenance, line maintenance, and AOG. Those have come in handy, so I highly recommend those. Right next to those, we've got my stubby ratcheting snap-on wrench set. Yeah, that was expensive. I know I have a lot of Snap-on shit in here, and I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, oh, why you spend all this money on Snap-on? Because I want to, okay? I'm bougie. I realize I could have gotten all this shit a lot cheaper. I didn't. I like Snap-on. I like using Snap-on, so that's what I bought for myself. Case closed. And then just standard wrench set here. These ones are Blue Points, the offset open end, and then the swivel ratcheting in the back. Those have come in handy quite a bit. I've abused the hell out of those too. They've gotten covered in Skydraw and jet fuel, all kinds of shit, and they've held up really well, so can't beat quality. This foam here, I had a set of feeler gauges back here that freaking disassembled itself, and I had all the pieces just all over the foam, so I threw that set away. I've still got 2 sets of feeler gauges here and here. Got the giant Knipex there for more torque. Got some flush cuts there, small and medium vice grips. This is the Knipex brand needle nose. Don't really care for those. They slip off a lot of things when I'm trying to use them. You got the Snap-on pistol grip Van pliers there and the regular branded Van pliers. Van pliers will save the day for stripped out screws. Absolutely 100%. But you got to have them at least started. That's the catch. And then some hemostats here. These come in handy just for all sorts of hard to reach like engine work and shit with cotter pins and bolts and nuts. And then the final drawer is the power tool drawer. So you got your long neck 1/4 inch electric ratchet. You got your standard drill. And then the Snap-on screw gun. I bought this. This was the first Snap-on tool I bought for myself when I got my license. And I loved it because, let me switch hands here. Because rather than having to go through the motions of hitting a button, you could just forward, reverse, forward, reverse. I loved that about this. A lot of guys hate it. I loved it. Made taking panels off so much quicker for me. But yeah, that's about it. So over the last 4 years, this was all the stuff that I was taking with me to get the job done on all the airplanes I worked on. I did have some other stuff, but I kind of, as I got more and more experience and realized I didn't need everything, I could get the job done with a lot of the same stuff. I just kind of consolidated down my box, made it a little bit smaller. So yeah, that's everything I've been using over the last 4 years. That's my toolbox tour. I hope everybody's doing well, and again, I hope I'm back out there in a month or so posting good stuff that everybody likes to see. And yeah, everybody take care.